I'm Bernadette Siracky. I'm the Executive Director at the Kamloops Food Bank. I've been here since 2008 and I'm very grateful to be a part of such a generous community. There's a program we operate here called Food Share, and it's a food recovery program that is incredibly unique. So we pick up from 18 donors in town on a regular basis, some of our bigger grocers in town, including Costco, Safeway, Save-On, the Loblaw Group, and we pick up products that would have gone to the landfill. So close dated perishable items that include produce, dairy, bread, and we're able to distribute it to 42 agencies in our city that make meals and to 7,000 clients on site that access our food bank. This program started with an idea that the Food Policy Council that exists here in our city came up with, and they were really leading edge at that point. There wasn't any of these, there wasn't another program at that point in Canada that existed. And the difficulty with these kind of good ideas, especially that are environmentally sound like this, is getting them off the ground, because there's often some large expenses like a truck. You know, you need a walk-in cooler and freezer, you need transportation that provides temperature safe transportation for the products that you're picking up. So often those costs are really restrictive, but we really had good support from the businesses in town. So we were able to collect food at a really generous rate right from the beginning. So we learned as we went along. We started the program in 2007, and to this point we've diverted over 5 million pounds of food from the landfill. It's absolutely stunning. This program grows every year. We now have meat donated on a regular basis. Any meat that we're not able to distribute or has compromised packaging, we give to the wildlife park here. So last year alone, we diverted 1.2 million pounds of food away from the landfill and to people's homes, to programs that make meals in our community, and to local farmers. It's a labor-intensive project. So running a food recovery program, you have to have some really strong processes in place, and you have to have some very committed volunteers. It takes a lot of hours to go through all of the product that would have gone to the landfill to pick out the items that are edible for human consumption and the items that are really going directly to the farmers. But it does take a long time to do that. So we depend on our volunteers. We have some very strong corporate donors in our city. So Valley First, of course, being one of truly one of the strongest ones. So they are really a role model for corporate social responsibility. And not only that, they make really meaningful individual moments to be here as well. We have the teams volunteer to hand out hampers to our clients. So they don't just support us in big ways in the media and with events that we have that are community-wide. They're coming in and having meaningful moments individually. They're coming and handing out hampers to our clients. They're coming as business units to create a team kind of moment with each other. Christmas, Easter, and Thanksgiving, some special hampers when we're incredibly busy. And you know what, every time they've left here, there's been a moment where someone has said something like, "I never knew." But they've created this energy in their branches and in their relationships with us that is incredibly special, and I think should be celebrated and shared in a big way, because if every company and corporation put that kind of energy into local charitable organizations, the result would be magic, as it is with this collaborative effort. Ultimately, the best goal that a food bank could ever reach was not having a lineup, is not being needed in your community, is having to shut your doors because nobody is hungry. That is the ultimate goal. And until we're there, we need to be here.